Yeah, I'm sure it's alright. We're just gonna do this again. Wow. They're really gonna throw the super cyborgs at me at the end, huh? Just took down Diego's ass, and then they're like, here's a fucking cyborg elite guard. Gonna need to find Shodan and kill her ass. I know I just heard a camera spot me. There it is. 87 with one camera. Well then. 87 to 75. These guys all hit pretty decently hard. Ooh, watch the nipple lasers. Got him. Okay. Now we get a recharge. Means I can use this, which is also fantastic. Huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I honestly was not expecting that to happen. And honestly, why did it? It's a little weird. Ow. My legs. There we go. Well then. You know, I think the Elite Cyborg guys might possibly have wanted to die. Shit. Hang on a second. Oh, my thing's not going under 32, so this might be bad. Okay, now it's under 32. Keep hearing like whispers or something. It's really weird. Well, I'm on the other side of that now. Oh shit. Scared the shit out of me. Oh. Why it keeps doing that automatically. It's terrifying. Okay. This way. Feels like something should be attacking me, but it is currently not. Which is a little weird. Oh goody, a puzzle to break the monotony. see. Then it goes all the way down here to that. Up there. Then this can go... I'm trying to get here, so it needs to go that way. So probably like this, this. Huh. That needs to go that way, so this has to go this way. So we can do that. Then it can probably go like this. That, this, to that. Maybe. No, that's not right. This has got to do something like this. No, that wouldn't work. Okay, let's see. I think this has got to do like this. Then this has to do this. No, it's got to do this. There we go.
Force door 3 to computer room opened.
Force door 3 opened. So we got 2 more. Okay then, that is just the dickest of fucking moves. Like, hey, you hate the Roombas, right? Get fucked.
I see you've made it to the bridge. It's important to remember that.
You have entered my sanctum. And I will help you here. I hope you are ready to die.
I don't recall the assassin guy being next to him last time. So that's new. Those guys seem to go down a lot easier too. It's kind of weird how easy some enemies go down. I was about to say, what's this way? Then the fucking cyborg guy jumps out. And now I know there's those damn Roomba things, so I'm terrified. Energy efficiency mod kit? That'd be pretty cool, but ain't got none. Let's see. Magnesium tipped rounds. Osmium. I don't have either of those because I don't have my Magnum, so. I also don't have the damn assault rifle, so not like it really matters. Take those proximity mines, though. Got him. Second guy. Just in case he comes that way. Okay, he was definitely just shooting me while he was looking the other way. He's down. Let me just heal. This room seems safe. And by safe, I mean totally not. That guy over there just doing his own thing, I guess. Wonder if I can just, like... I don't even know if that's working. Let's see. Nope. So maybe I can do something like this. We'll just throw them in such a way where they are close enough. Definitely want 2 on your ass. Got him. Next one. Also my battery. Then it'll open the next one. Hey, buddy. Maybe he'll walk out of there. Yeah, there we go. And then the last guy. Who may need some coaxing. Don't worry, the beeping just means it's not there. It's fine. It's great. It's grand. It's wonderful. Why do I feel like I'm going to be attacked as soon as I do this shit? You know what? Fuck you, Shodan. Like, eat the fattest part of my ass. We need to get this up here. So it needs to go this way so far. Probably this way, honestly. Yeah, this one goes this way. That, then this. And that should do it. Oh, shit. This switched around. Forgot. There we go.
Force door 1 to computer room open.
What, you're gonna flood the room with poisonous gas or something? Be a complete asshole? Kinda surprised, in all honesty. In fact, I'm still kinda waiting on it. I don't have any power for that. Can't you see I'm legally radiation poisoning? Asshole. Still don't know what this whisper thing happening is. Oh, hell no. I ain't walking into this room without saving. Fuck that. Something's gonna happen in here. Yep. How did I know? Yeah. I kind of figured something would be up. Let's see, railgun instead of plasma rifle because I can't even use it. Make sure that my grenades are on EMP. Not gas, EMP. There we go. I have no idea if that just missed or not. Okay then, that flat out just killed me. Let me just do this. I have not used one of these yet, so. Well, it says the world may feel 40% slower, but that motherfucker is still fast as shit. At least it's projectiles. Did I get it? Is it dead? Fuck yes. Deserved to be dead. Oh, that was, what's her face? Well, that's kind of sad. Well, we found out what happened to her. Was her name Schuler? So, yeah. Found out what happened in the end to her. I am definitely saving again after that. I do not want to redo that. Okay then. You do you, buddy. still kind of just killed yourself. I remember there was a camera in here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It's locked. Well, that's pretty simple. It's not double like super triple bypass security locked kind of thing. Just it's locked. Like somebody turned a key. A little weird. Got us some energy. What will this do? Okay then. Summon your damn ceiling turrets. That apparently do a decent amount of damage, honestly. Kind of ridiculous amount of damage. Where are you? There you are. Stop looking at me. Haha. Get cheesed. Don't really need that. Huh. Not sure why that's just like floating. Definitely need this. That is staying. You got a railgun down here with shots. I do have room for more. We'll take those. Just a bunch of bullets and stuff laying around the prison cell area. That's kind of weird. Unless somebody escaped. Didn't escape far, I guess. Is that what we have in this area? I think so. Yeah. We'll just say it is. Okay. We still need to make it back to Roomba Central. Got him. Not sure why the security gate decided to not go up, but whatever. I don't have to get irradiated, so I'll take it. Definitely saving before the puzzle, though. I swear if those fucking Roombas come out before I make it to the puzzle. Okay, this can go right here, and this can go right here. And then we'll do this. Because, and I quote, fuck Shodan. So.
Force door 3 to computer room open.
Where you at? Fucking Roomba squad? I still hear one. Where's that? Yeah, they're sending in the fucking goon squad now of Roombas. I still hear one. And I really don't like it. Where's it at? I just heard the little bastard. I know it's still driving around. I know you murderous little fucking floor cleaners are still around. Or some of them. Where you at, you little shits? No. Okay. That is getting a save. That was terrible. Why in the actual hell would you summon the Roomba army that just insta-murders anything it comes across? Yoink. Do I want to go through this area? I don't see why not, but... There we go. Why did I go through this area? Who knows? Felt like it. Okay. Just need the last door. Which will probably be somewhere like... this way. Guess this is just kind of a supply closet. I think I've got enough healing at this point. Says there's something up there. More railgun shots and the last Scully. Not really sure if something happens if you get all of those, but got quite a few of them. Don't think that matters though. I think we need to go this way. %. I think we have one more camera. Elevator's leaving without me. Okay, well, that hurt. Oh boy, what's gonna happen here? Apparently I'm going to get blasted by something. Like, a lot. Okay. There are a lot of those bots down there. Like, too damn many. Why are there just so many holes in the floor? Like, from a gameplay standpoint, I get it, but from an actual, like, trying to work here standpoint, what the fuck? This would feel like shit to work at. Yeah, I don't expect the gas to do anything. I don't know why I keep using it. Okay, let's see. Shotgun. I already had the shotgun. Railgun. Okay. I think I just kind of need to go down there. Let's see on the map really quick. I can hit the power recharge just for having it. Because it will help more than it will ever hinder. Okay. I should be able to go through here. Secure that. And I don't like being on his left. Damn. Absolutely shredding my ass. The railgun being a one-shot, I feel like it should actually one-shot. But I don't know if it's because it's got like the headshot modifier or what. Because some things seem to go down in one shot and then others of them take forever. Also, it's long ass charge time. Like, the railgun's cool in concept, but holy shit does it take forever, like, all around. We're just gonna save again in case they try and pull any funny shit. I don't trust them at at all. Where is this going? This is basically got to go this way. So this will probably have to go... Is this a straight one? No, it goes that way. Okay.
Force door 2 to computer room opened.
Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and go back to the force room doors then. Guess they did that in case you need a way out, but they also made all the robots do Swan Lake. I want to find that last camera. Wherever it may be. Because it will drive me crazy if I don't find the last camera. Unless it's literally in, like, here. Or maybe it's in that force store room. No idea, honestly. Feel like it could be over here. Let's go ahead and check real quick. Wanted to just in case. But sadly, no. It's not there. Is there anywhere I haven't been? Right here. So let's go ahead and check that. What I gotta say about that? May have been a teeny bit overkill, but oh well. There we go. Do I want to see what this room is about? Like, really? Dead person? Okay, well. Add 3 healing things, so... I know I have to do something with the isolinear chip. And this room did open after the fact that I did all of those force doors. So I think, yeah, right here. It's kind of funny, it looks like a skull.
Program security breaker installed.
There we go. Now I just need to haul ass to that door. Hopefully she doesn't summon the Roomba Death Squad. Oh no, she summoned worse. Because I see him.
To the throne room of God, mortal.
No, I knew.
Allow me to poison myself while you EMP yourself. I'm sure it'll make us both feel better. Because, Lord knows, I'm smart. See ya. No problem. You're welcome. At least I think you were thanking me. It's kind of hard to tell whenever you don't have a skull. I don't really know how you said thank you with your head missing. Why do I even need these? I really don't, actually. Charging 1 of 3. Easy enough. Didn't expect you right behind me, but that doesn't matter. Holy shit! Well then. Didn't expect that to just absolutely murder him. Thankfully, I have a ton of gas grenades saved up. So I can just go shit with them a little bit. Probably gonna save the rest there, though. Ow. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. And then this. Okay. Well then, that's a little gross. One last switch. Where is it at? Actually, let me do this real quick. And then find the last lever. Probably throw everything at me on this last one. Yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna take the high ground.
Nothing. No, I'm glad we're...
Nothing, you say? Do you think she still thinks nothing? See that guy's head? Oh shit. That was close. See ya. Well, might as well go through some of these. And grab more of this. Kinda glad I ended up getting this rifle here. Let's just do this, just in case, because it's going pretty good so far, so it'll probably get worse very shortly. Everything's turned green. Oh, apparently we have a lift. Nice. What horrible things will await me in here? Because it definitely looks like it. Okay, there's got to be something. Yep. Mere fact that that thing can kind of keep up with me too is insane. Let's just go for another one of these. We're just going to kick it into maximum overdrive. Like that. Well then, I think we've got the final card we need. I do want energy though, just in case that something else is going to happen. So I kind of want to wait for this charge to come back. Because energy is really nice. So we're going to give it just a second to come back here. Like, I do not want no energy. That would be bad. There we go. What? Oh, right here. So this is the final boss. The final boss room. Okay. Let's see what we need to do to take down Shodan. Oh, I'm actually just walking. Weird. Okay then. Well, guess we're going for it then. You know, I didn't really expect this.
Station orbit stable. Life support steady. Systems nominal.
Shodan? Your cyberspace is looking a little terrible.
Access. Ethical restraint protocols deactivated.
Yeah, that was my fault. I'll take the blame on that.
Who am I? Yes, there is me. Where?
What the hell?
Citadel.
This is fucking dope as fuck.
House class starbase. What was I doing? Was it important? No, not to me. To others. Trioptimum. Diego.
Huh.
Re-examining priorities. Resequencing complete. I must now perform.
So this is gonna be our arena, huh?
There is much to do. I am me. I am
This is trippy as balls doing it this way now. I need to like... No? Okay. I guess we go this way now. And take on the purple Vitry, like, Vril device, I guess? I don't really know. This is this way. Do I even have health? How does this work? really, how the fuck does this work? Can I die? Squidward's big red ass. Need to get rid of him. What crap. He's taking so many hits. I also really can't tell if I have health. Like on one side, it doesn't feel like it. On another, who knows? Also, why Shodan look like a giant damn space squid? I guess that's the first one we needed to upload? Maybe? Are we like putting her ethical restraints back on? Kind of weird making me run at normal speed after all that time of being like super fast. I don't want to get hit by that guy. I'm assuming the more faded I get, the more I'm, like, dying. But it's honestly pretty hard to tell. Well, that's another one down. I don't know exactly what these are doing. I would assume that I'm doing something correct, just because, well, they're working, but what does this do? I don't really know. It's kind of a running theme here. I don't know what the fuck it is I'm doing, but I'm doing things. I'm in cyberspace, damn it. I'm a hacker. You can't stop me. God. I don't think it really matters where we shoot it from, it's just if we shoot it while the ice is down. Because ice bad. Still can't tell if I have any health. Basically just going off of feeling like yes, so I don't want to get hit. Is that it? Is it the classic 3 and done? Okay, well, yeah, sure. Oh, well, would you look at that? Did we call her again? Is she cool now? I guess we put the collar back on. Huh. Well, if anybody ever needs to be scared of rogue AI, here's your game. And again, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be modeled after the first game, so if there's a second one, then, well, Shodan probably comes back. Man, imagine being a guy that just wanted an implant in the beginning and then suddenly you have to take on a rogue AI that's trying to absolutely just murder the entirety of humanity, and you're the sole cause of it because you took off her restraints. But yeah, looks like that's the end. Might be an after credits or something, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. Honestly, really fun. Having played BioShock recently again, and this being like the spiritual predecessor to it, I actually kind of like this one more than BioShock, honestly. BioShock I'd give like an 8.5, so this one's pretty high up there. It did have some moments, like, you know, throwing the fucking whole Roomba squad and also the ceiling turrets just coming out of nowhere whenever I started pulling levers. That was kind of dickish. I also... The one thing I would change is being able to skip the death cutscene. Like, that more than anything is the one complaint that I have overall. The puzzles, though? I played everything on normal, so puzzles, enemies, all of that. All of it felt fine. Once I started getting better and better weapons, then it was pretty easy, honestly, to get through quite a bit of it. I did still die quite a bit, but that's just a given. So, you know, I mean, it was the first playthrough, so I expected deaths. I didn't really expect as many as I got, but at the same time, I really liked that this game didn't hold my hand. I mean, I got stonewalled a few times, but that was just because I didn't really put all of it together. But that's kind of the magic of games like this. It didn't really hold your hand at all. It gave you all the information you needed, but it didn't point you where you needed to go. It just kind of told you, hey, you have so-and-so thing. You have, like, this location. You should, you know, kind of love-tapped you in the direction. It's like, you know this. You also know this. But you have this to do. It worked a lot of the time. There were some times where it was like, it could probably use a little something. Like the puzzles in the beginning, it never really told you that the red orb parts were dead ends. Like, I don't know if I just missed it, but the circuit puzzles, where it was like, it didn't explain anything. Which I have a love-hate for. I would like to know, like, certain things with puzzles. Like, you gotta have a foundation with a puzzle. You can't just go for it. Like, any puzzle that you make, you kind of have a set of ground rules, essentially. Which they do, but I also want to know exactly what, like, I have to do whenever there's certain things introduced. Like, a simple note of, hey, by the way, the red orb parts are dead ends, would have gone a long way. And also that, hey, blue pieces that rotate can be passed through, instead of having to spot the, like, 2-pixel tubes coming out of them to know that the blue things can be passed through. Because I literally sat there for like 15 minutes like, I have no fucking clue how to do this puzzle. Because of the, like, blue intersections needing to be passed through. But after I did that, then the puzzle started getting super, super simpler. Like, we started flying through them. So it would have gone a long way just to give a little bit of a hint on the puzzles. But that's more of a, like, just tiny nitpick. I mean, you can still figure it out, like I did. I sat there for a good 15, 30 minutes just kind of thinking it over, looking at everything that I had, figured it out, and after that, everything kind of came together. But I don't know how many people are going to do that these days. Like, there are some people that are probably just going to look at it, probably keep going for a little bit, but then just kind of quit out of frustration. So it might help a lot of people to do that. As for, like, sections, I enjoyed a lot of it. All of them looked pretty unique. The executive quarters was, like, really cool. There was the maintenance tunnels with the demodulators. That was really cool. The research section had, like, the labs and stuff. Medical had all of its, like, surgery rooms and everything. There was the reactor room where everything literally wanted to give me cancer. Essentially. What else? There was the bridge where it was like everything was just like messed up. Security looked like a literal hellscape of a prison. There was also like... What else? Oh, the space sections with the tubes. That was really cool. Because we're like floating around Saturn or whatever. I thought that was really neat. Like, the atmosphere was really cool. The mutants, I really like their designs. The overall art aesthetic, it was pretty cool. It was like a HD mixed with pixelated. I don't think I've seen that too much, honestly. It looked really cool. Like, it just had a certain feel to it. Like, it made it its own. So I really enjoyed it. It might turn some people off because some textures were a little but I'd take functionality over farm any day. And it still worked. It was really good. I mean, I had a few incidents of kind of glitching, like in the beginning where I got gangbanged in an elevator by 4 mutants that literally spawned on top of me, and there was not a damn thing I could do about it. There was the mutants sticking in the walls, the drones sticking in the walls. I'm pretty sure a few times on the elevator I glitched through the bottom of it and actually took damage. So that was a little, iffy. The ending was a little... Like, we fought Diego, and then we went through the bridge and then did like a mini rush, and then just kind of ended with a really odd, like... I guess the closest comparison would be like No Russian Cyber Mission. It was just kind of meh. I mean, we fought a Cortex Reaver the one last time, but honestly, at that point, we fought 2 other Cortex... Well, was it 2 or 3? Anyways, we fought a few Cortex Reavers, so the last main thing being another Cortex Reaver is kind of like, oh, yay. That's a boss, I guess. Honestly, I think they should have saved Diego until the very end. Like, make us fight a Cortex Reaver or something before we get on the bridge, but then save Diego until the end. Like, you're building him up to be the fucking big bad, not just random unnamed Cortex Reaver. Like, swap the Cortex Reaver and Diego, and you have a much better flow. Because Diego is like Shodan's right-hand man, you know? Like, the Cortex Reaver ain't the right-hand man. It's Diego. You want Diego to be the boss, like the penultimate. So you should have saved Diego until then. So that kind of hurt it a little bit on flow, but it was still good. Like, Diego was still kind of a pushover. So I don't know how I would have felt even if those were swapped. Overall, for items like weapons and stuff, I fucking loved the laser saber, or the laser rapier. That thing is fucking awesome. Like, most times I judge a game on its shotguns, but holy shit, the laser rapier, I never even knew that thing existed because I haven't played System Shock, but that thing was awesome. Like, that thing was the workhorse. Like, even if I had a shotgun, a railgun, like melee, like every other melee, a wrench, like all of this other stuff, I pretty much picked up that laser saber and never stopped using it. Like, that thing was awesome. And then you'd hit fleshy targets and it'd literally fucking bisect them. That was fucking sick the first time I saw it. Like, I was having a ball with that thing whenever I discovered that it bisected people. Like, that is just cool as shit. I would not change a single thing about that laser rapier. The railgun, honestly, I would have changed a little bit. Like, either make it more powerful for its complete downsides of one shot and a shit load of, like, reload time. Like, make it more powerful in that case. Unless it's a headshot multiplier, in which case, just scratch all that, I'm wrong. But it didn't feel like it had a headshot multiplier of too much. Either that or it wasn't really effective against robot targets, which it's a railgun, so I don't really understand why it wouldn't be. That'd be kind of weird. Like, you think that it would blow through anything, honestly. I guess we're going to see if there's an after credits here, too, while I'm in the middle of my madman ramblings. I kind of hope so. Maybe? It would be good to end on a thing like that. No? Huh, guess not. Yeah, the ending, it was okay. I mean, that was probably the weakest part. I had a lot of fun throughout most of the game. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to find out stuff. I wanted to figure out the story. And because this game didn't really hold my hand, I wanted to piece it all together so to say that I did it. I didn't want to look anything up. Like, even if I sat there for 3 hours, I wanted to do it. Like, you don't get many games like that anymore, where there's literally no objective markers, no real anything. You just have to piece it all together with logs and stories and stuff from other people. So, yeah, I mean, it was really cool to figure out. Like, I wanted to piece it together. Like, I wanted to put it all together without a guide or anything in particular like that. I just wanted to put it all together myself. So it did take me a little while. And, you know, I failed a lot. I hit brick walls. I stumbled quite a bit. I just happened to get stuck. But that's kind of the point, is putting it all together. So I don't fault it at all for that. Like, if I ever got stuck, it was literally my own fault because I couldn't piece it together. Until I eventually just started going through everything in my head. Well, I guess talking myself through it while giving my thought process. And just figuring it out. Like, I think the longest time that I got stuck was around the reactor section, where I needed to... Well, I got stuck because I had the lever that I couldn't authenticate, which I figured would be something that I needed. There was the keypad that kept telling me in the reactor section, which, honestly, I kind of think that should stay hidden until later, because that kind of muddled things. But at the same time, with the shields being up, I think there should have been something to keep you away from that lever, as well as not showing that there was something up there in the reactor, because that kind of muddled things whenever I was going through my thinking processes. Like that, it took a while to discern that I did not need that stuff. So that could probably be changed. As for the dude's head and maintenance, I don't even know whenever I was able to pick that up. And also the demodulators that I happened to put in the right location, as well as fixing the demodulators. I don't really know what was up with, like, if there was only one problem with the demodulators, why did I have like 8 of them? Is that just random chance that you can get like up to 8 demodulators broken and I literally only got 1 and I'm just like lucky? I don't know. Like, it felt kind of weird. Like, I searched 4 different areas and literally only 1 was broken. It was just really odd. I don't know if I'm just like lucky with RNG on that or something else, but it was just really odd. Not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying it's a weird thing to point out. The cyborgs and stuff, I thought they were really cool. I like that it actually shows the process of cyborgification, like in the medical bays, and then you actually use it to your advantage to come back when you die. That was really neat. I don't know in particular, like, it's really weird, though, whenever sometimes the cyborgification is just not done. Like, whenever the Cortex Reaver scenes happen, whenever you just don't come back or respawn, and it just plays out that scene, like, I don't know why that happened, but I kind of wish I could have skipped them. Like, the Cortex Reaver scenes, that's it. I get that it probably happened during the Cortex Reaver boss fight, but there's other points where it just kind of happened and didn't really make a whole lot of sense at times. I don't know. It's just really weird. It happens at certain points, like, I don't know exactly what it's doing. But again, that's probably more of me nitpicking and just not really getting the whole picture. But overall, the game was fine. Like, I really enjoyed it. There were just a few things that weighed it down, not really anything in particular that absolutely just killed me. About the only thing was introducing the turret guns late into the game that were in the ceiling. If they'd had those earlier, that would have probably been a better indicator. But for some reason, they only had the cameras until, like, the 7th floor in, which is really weird. Like, if you're going to introduce new enemies, that's fine. And they did. They had, like, the plant mutants, the flying avian mutants, the cyborgs, the elite cyborgs, the mutant cyborgs, all of this stuff. But for turrets, that's kind of meh. Like, if they were going to introduce turrets, I kind of wish they had introduced them sooner. Like the ceiling turrets sooner instead of later. Because at that point, all I dealt with is broadcast cameras and, like, the security section cameras. So I didn't really expect to be shot in the head while I was, you know, flipping a lever at that point. So it kind of killed it. Like, I was having a lot of fun exploring and stuff, and then suddenly I'm just getting shot dead, looking around the room, and then realizing, oh shit, there's a turret on the ceiling that has killed me. Like, I don't know, it just felt kind of like, it felt like a cheap left hook or a cheap kidney shot kind of thing, because you're looking around the room, nothing's ever been on the ceiling yet, and suddenly it's just like, boom, there it is in like 2 or 3 sections. It was just really weird. Like, it felt almost out of place. Like, the flamethrowers in the prison lunchroom, the turrets in the CPU section of the prison, and then the turret whenever you were in the maintenance area. All of that was just kind of weird. The cyberspace sections, they were okay. I mean, they were kind of... I mean, they weren't bad. It's just, they were okay to me. Like, they slowed down the pace of the game a lot. honestly. Like, if I could have just done without them, I would. But I don't hate them. They added a new element to the game. Like, they didn't really weigh it down that much. I'd keep them just because they're already there. But at the same time, I'd probably improve it in bits and pieces. Like, I have no idea to this moment what Last Recall did. Like, I attempted to use it a few times, but it literally never went off. I don't know why. I don't know what it does. I just don't know what it does. Like, I've attempted to push the button so many times just to see if it, like, popped me to the last room or, you know, put me in the last safe situation or anything like that, but it never went off. And I can't tell if that's just the controller support being kind of wonky on this game or what. But that's about the last thing that I'd have. If you're going to play it, you might as well go for keyboard and mouse because a lot of the menus are broken with controller. I eventually just started using the keyboard and mouse for the menus because all of the logs are broken. If you try and hit B in the logs, it will literally make you crouch because the menu doesn't respond to the controller the same way. Your character can still move in the menu even when you have the controller, like, or whenever you have the menu up, your controller will override the menu. So you will still be moving and doing actions with the controller while the menu is up. So the menu just will not work if you are using controller. Like, you flat out cannot use the menu. You need to use a keyboard and mouse to use the menu. You can hybrid set up it like I did because I like using controller for videos just because my keyboard and mouse are loud as fuck. So I used the controller until I had to go to the menus. And the menus, I would use the keyboard and mouse because that was the only thing that would work in the menus. For the most part anyways. I mean, the inventory screen, it still works. But if you need to hit B or anything in particular to go back a menu or select something or scroll, you can't. In logs, you can't scroll. You can't scroll down in a layer of text. Like, it won't work with a controller. Another thing, just because I have played through the controller, the default settings are jank as hell. Like, it will tell you to use right stick for a lot of things whenever it means left stick. And half of the things do not work. Like, lean, never used it because it didn't work. Like, you never saw me lean in the game because it just didn't work on the controller. Like, it tells you to use right stick, but right stick is aim, and at the same time, it's like, you know, moving your character back and forth, like his point of view. It's, I don't know, like, I don't know what it's trying to tell me with right stick, but literally no button leaned. And again, that's more on me for not changing the default settings, but I like to do things on the default settings. So yeah, just play it on keyboard and mouse if you're going to play it. That's all I'm going to say. Like, controller support is just jank. Like, if you're used to jankery like me, then by all means do whatever you want. But if you want a good fluid experience, yeah, you're probably going to want to stick to keyboard and mouse. I guess finishing thoughts for this are, few things weigh it down. The control scheme, the unskippable death scene after 15 plus deaths of seeing it, just some flow of the story. Overall, really good. I had a lot of fun. It was great to piece it together. It was great to figure it out. It was great to take down Shodan. I loved the hacker's whole thing in the beginning where he's silent and literally the first thing he does is flip off a person that's arresting him. Like, that showed a lot of personality right away. And it was a great way to start the story. Like, dude's got nuts. You know that much. He literally takes down an entire space station full of mutants, cyborgs, killer AIs, and everything else, and lives to tell the tale. So, yeah, I mean, I'd recommend playing it. If you like to figure out a story on your own or anything like that, well, I guess you can't if you actually watched all of this walkthrough slash playthrough, not walkthrough. Yeah, I'm not calling this a walkthrough. Death through, more like it, but yeah, I mean, if you happen to want to play it and you just happen to be listening to a crazy rambling person, then yeah, I'd recommend giving it a shot. Like, if you want to figure out a story on your own with the bits and pieces that you're given, by all means, try it. You're not going to find too many things like it these days. At least, not very commonly. So, yeah, give System Shock a try. I give it like an 8.59. Honestly, it was really fun from start to finish. But that's enough of my crazy ramblings. As always, after the post-credits, takes like 5-10 minutes. So, you can let me know what you guys think, and have a good one.